Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm back. I still didn't disappear. Okay, I'm here. Today I wanted to film some empties because I do feel that, it's good. It's nice, to try new makeup and test new makeup out, but I think it's also important to give opinions and review, think back on items that we tried in the past because, and that's why I like these empties. I like these empties because it shows that I use the item up. I can give you my full review now that I finished the product because using what we have is just as important as buying new items. So, I try not to just use something and then kind of like forget about it and move on. I try to continue to use it. So, yeah, if you are an OG YouTuber like I am and just love these old time videos of empties, stay tuned. Today is going to be makeup empties. I do have just like your normal skincare, body care, perfume, hair care, that type of empties coming up. This one is going to be makeup focused. Okay. I did finish 2 primers, one of them being, excuse these items because they are gross. Okay. They're used, abused, and then they were sitting in an empties bin with probably having product leaking on them. So just don't look too much at the packaging. But one of the items that I used up is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer Matte. I did go ahead and use this up. And I really do like this primer. It is affordable, it's drugstore, and it actually does work. Like I can see the shine disappearing. I don't know if it's, I don't feel like it's as long wearing as some other primers. And when I say long wearing, I mean like long working, but it is a good one. And I did use that up. And I can see myself repurchasing in the future. This one is the second one that I went through. So I did go ahead and I also finished up, which I'm so excited. Okay, because you see me talk about this product for a while. Okay, talk about it, use it, recommend it. It's used up. Okay, and this primer is expensive. So yes, I do want to repurchase it. I just don't know when, maybe like during a Sephora sale or something, because it's expensive. Okay, but this is the Vanish Airbrush Primer from Hourglass. I love Hourglass products. How I finished this product, so it does have like the normal tube. It just, I don't know if you guys can see it. You see it in there? It's like in there. It fell off. But how I like finished this up, it was, I took a very little flat eyeshadow brush, a clean one, of course, and I just went in there and scraped it, like tried to get as much product as I could. So yeah, finish this bad boy up and use as much as I could of it because it's expensive, but it's so good. It's so good. It really does that. It makes your skin look airbrushed, flawless, just beautiful. Okay, beautiful. I finished not one, but 2 of the Sephora Reveal the Real Soft Radiant Skin Tint. I love this skin tint, okay? In the winter, I use 130 Neutral Fair, which I would have never thought I would be in a fair category, which is like, what? My complexion? I'm in fair. So these do run a little bit, I want to say, like darker, like the shades. So 170 which is like olive, I believe, light. So 170 light is my like summer shade. So I started using this one last summer, like I think towards the end of summer, and then I noticed that it was getting too dark for me, and I was like, whoa, like I could still wear this right now, but yeah, once it started getting fall into winter and I was losing my tan, you can see the difference, and I was like, oh my god, this is getting too dark for me. So I went and got the 130 Neutral Fair, and this worked for me all summer, all winter long. And then I finished this one up this summer. So yeah, I went through 2. I love it. It was my everyday. It's go-to. It gives me the coverage I need. It's not heavy. It's not cakey. It's not it's not super oily or greasy like some skin tints are. So I love this, and 100% I will be repurchasing. I'm trying to like test other things, but also use what I have too. So right now I have a little like tray in front of me of products I'm trying to use up, especially in my shade category of where I am right now with like my summer tan. Like I'm still got like a summer, I still got like a summer tan going on. So right now I've been really reaching for almost every single day the About Face, the Performer Skin Focused Foundation. This is something I've been using every single day. I'm also reaching for my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. And then the Tula Skincare Skin Tint. I've also been using this a lot. Concealer. I also finished 2 concealers. I was so proud of myself because I feel like it's been a minute since I finished a whole concealer. I think the Joa Beauty concealer maybe was the last one that I finished. I'm trying to think back, like, I don't know. So these two were my next other like top, I would say like Joa, and then these two are like my top 3 concealers. So I'm now through my favorite concealers that I've been reaching for a lot. I will say NARS, their NARS Radiant Concealer is also in this category, but I would say it's very similar to the Neutrogena. So I don't really think you need both of them. But this one is probably a little bit more radiant and creamier than the NARS one. So this one I think I actually like better. But these both are really good. This is the Radiant Cream Concealer from Neutrogena. I just love this concealer so much. It is like, obviously, if I, of course, now I'm like, I can get some out, but when I was using it every single day, like you can literally see like it's getting empty. So it's hard to see in the packaging, but I swear to you, it's empty. I got some product because of course if it's sitting, it's probably like settling and going to the bottom, but I put this on? No, I also had this concealer for quite some time because of how many concealers I have in my collection. So, but I really focused on it and used it up. This is another concealer that I finished. It's the, and I love it, it's the Even Better All Over Concealer slash Eraser. So if I were to buy another high-end concealer, I think it would be this one because this one was so good as well. I really want to try their foundations, the Even Better All Over like foundations. I really want to try those. So, but yeah, as you can see, it's a bit dirty, but I'm trying to like, so you can see like the packaging, like you can see it's pretty empty. You can like also kind of see in there too, like it's it's hard for concealers because the outer part makes it look full still, but it is gone. I was scraping it to the point where I had to like dip in like 5-6 times just to kind of cover an eye. So I had to let it go. But, and I know, you can probably like for those empty queens, like they're like, take the doe foot out, or not the doe foot, take the little stopper out. You can probably get more product. Again, these concealers are also probably already expired. So I don't need to be scraping anything, especially with the amount of concealers I have in my collection. You can probably see some here. One that I will soon, it's not an empty yet, but it will probably be my next empties, is the NARS one because yeah, this one, was it this one? No, actually the stopper that I was trying to take out, which I guess, I don't know guys, I don't know if I should throw this away, but I was trying to take this out, as you can see, like I was kind of chipping away at it. But my Born This Way Ethereal Light Concealer, this is a concealer that is a bit darker for me, so I'm using it in the summertime, has been perfect, and I've been reaching for it every single day. Well, the little doe foot fell off of it. It's in there somehow. So I don't even know or think I have a brush. Let's test it out right now because I really don't. Yeah, I don't think I have a brush. I don't think I have a brush that fits in there. So I guess we can just kind of put this in the empties. It's not really empty. It was getting pretty low though, I will say. Like it was getting low, but it's not completely empty. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of it because it broke on me. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. But bronzer. I finished a cream bronzer. Kind of. I'm gonna show you what I mean, but I'm over it. Again, the empty queens are going to be like, no, it's still not empty. But for me and for most consumers, it's empty. So yeah, so the Persona cream bronzer stick in the shade Dune. done. Okay, we are totally, I kept this on it to keep it as fresh as possible and creamy, and it worked. Okay, so this is it rowed down, right? Okay, so if I row it all the way up, like you can hear. But yeah, so this is all the way up. Okay, so as you can see, there it's gone. Like I can't put it on anymore. But okay, I'm gonna do. Okay, so at this point my mic died, so it's gonna have to be a voiceover from here on out. So obviously my words are not gonna match my lips. But basically what I'm showing is that I thought the Persona bronzer was completely done with, and I was so surprised to find out how much more product was left in this container. But it's like, why? It's such a waste because it's filled more up like inside, but you can't get to it. And so I was attempting to take it like a brush and scrape it out, but it's just too much. So I did go ahead and of course discard it. But like I'm showing you right now with the makeup brush, there is like a little bit of a plastic like part at the bottom, so the brush goes all the way through, but I'm kind of showing you where like the bronzer is compared, like that's how much bronzer is left. So it's like a whole other Persona stick all the way at the bottom. So yes, you do get more product than what you think, but to get it out, it's just too much work. Like all of that is all bronzer, like so much bronzer. So I'm like scraping it and kind of like showing you guys, like, look at all this bronzer. You see this? Like that is insane. Like, but again, wasn't gonna try to keep it and scrape it out. Like I have so many other stick bronzers to go through. All right, next is the LYS setting powder. This one is the translucent one, and I was so excited and proud of myself when I finished this pressed powder because I have so much makeup that I don't usually often finish pressed powders, but I've been doing so good lately with panning and emptying my makeup. And yeah, I had some, like, there's some edges left, but unfortunately I'm not going to be scraping it and dumping it into another container. Again, I am not that type of empties panning girly, but this just looks so beautiful to me and I love it. I used it a lot under my under eyes. I really didn't use it too much around my whole entire face, but it really did leave my skin looking nice, set, but not matte or dry or cakey. It's like the perfect setting powder for people who don't really like setting powder, if that makes sense. All right, and next are these two setting sprays. I love these setting sprays. I actually repurchased the L'Oreal one. This one is the one size On Till Dawn setting spray, and then the other one is the 72-hour L'Oreal one. I ended up buying it in the jumbo size once it came out because it's just so good. If you do not want your makeup to go anywhere, no matter if you're sweating, you're in the heat, this will keep your makeup on lockdown, okay? It is not going anywhere, no matter what you're doing. So I highly recommend these setting sprays. I don't know what else I'm saying in this video, but you should get it. And if you don't want to spend the money on the one size, then I would go ahead and get the L'Oreal one. And a few others have came out. I've only tested out the Morphe one, the Life Proof. That one is really, really good. I think Milani also just came out with one too. I haven't tried that one yet, but these are so good. I will say that these are like hairspray, like in your face. This is another one I'm showing you guys, but this one is like the Charlotte Tilbury one. I love that one as well, and this one's like a good dupe and is really, really good. So if you don't want to spend the money on the Charlotte Tilbury one, go ahead and get the MCO Beauty one. But yeah, the two that I have in my hand, the aerosol ones, those two are like literally hairspray in your face, so just be prepared for that. I'm guessing I'm getting recommendations. So the Huda Beauty one, that one is also one that I've been enjoying. I did finish that one since filming this video, but these two are literally my favorites. All right, next are these brow pencils. It's really easy for me to finish up brow pencils. I literally fly through them. I use them every single day, and I usually have like just a couple open at a time and move on to the next ones once I'm done and finished with them. So this one is the Urban Decay. I think it's the Man Eater Blade something. I don't know. I don't remember what this one is called, but it was okay. It was good. It was fine. Next is the NYX Blade. So this is the one that has like that thin slant, which I really do like for those hair-like strokes. And I will repurchase this one again. I really did enjoy it, and I don't know what I was confused about in this video, but highly recommend this brow pencil. If you ever tried the Dominique Cosmetics brow pencil, it has like that thin like blade slant as well, then you would enjoy this one. This one's like a good dupe for that one. I didn't try the one from Dominique Cosmetics, but I have heard a lot of good things about the comparison, and it looks just like it. Alright, this is another brow pencil that I finished up. It is from MCO Beauty, and it's basically a dupe for the Kosas brow pencil. I haven't tried that one, but this one I really did enjoy. It has that like tear duct or teardrop, not tear duct, teardrop shape. So it was able to give me like nice thin strokes, but it wasn't too thin where it would break on me. I did go ahead and repurchase this already. I didn't open it yet, but when I finish the brown pencil I'm working on right now, I will definitely be using that next. Next is the Morphe. This is the micro brow pencil. It is like really, really thin. Like the point is super, super thin. I, of course, flew through this brow pencil because of how thin it is. And it did kind of break on me pretty often. Like I learned to be very, very gentle to get the most use out of it. But unfortunately, I will not be repurchasing this. I love how thin it was. Like I love that. But because of how thin, it just really just kept breaking no matter, like I had to keep it like barely above the pencil container because if I wrote it up at all, it just would break. So yeah, I don't know if I don't think I would repurchase this again. Alright, so this one is the Wet n Wild Nightmare Before Christmas collection mascara. I think I have the Ilia mascara as well that I wouldn't say I finished these up. I would say I used them to expiration. Some of these are going to be more used up or probably dried out more than others, depending on the ones that I really liked. But yeah, usually I will keep it about whatever the expiration says on the container. So it's 3 months, 6 months, whatever it is. That's normally when I will put them in my empties bin. But the one is from the Essence. I think it's I forgot, you probably recognize it. And then this one is, I think, another Urban Decay. Yeah, this is the Urban Decay mascara. So I'm kind of just explaining in the video like how they performed and what I liked about them, what I didn't like about them. I at this point don't remember my opinion on them, but they're finished, they're gone. I did finish the CoverGirl mascara as well. That one and the Maybelline Firework, neither one of those were my favorite. A lot of bragging and hyping them up on TikTok and stuff like that, but yeah, the new CoverGirl one and the Maybelline Firework one, neither one of those were my favorite. I know I didn't touch base on that one yet in the video. I'm still talking about the Urban Decay one, but yeah. So now at this point I just have, I think, 3 mascaras open right now, and I don't really want to open no more than 3. So I'm trying to be really good now of not opening up 10 mascaras at a time. Alright, and that is all of the empties that I have in this video that was makeup related. I honestly cannot wait to film another empties video. I have quite a few of a collection of empties that is makeup category that I finished. I've just been doing so well at just using what I have. I've been buying new makeup, don't get me wrong, but I've been doing really good at panning and emptying my own makeup. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, bye!